Worcester, it is time to kick off this night's event with the adrenaline-driven JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars were seeded into a bracket earlier today by a random draw. We start out with 8, then we get down to 4 semifinalists, but we're looking for those fastest 2 that want the first 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Worcester, who's ready for JCB Racing?
Up first in the right lane, make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. He's taking on his opponent. Put your hands together for John Zimmer in Zombie. Montana Robbins Plain Crazy walking away with the JCB Racing win earlier here today. Definitely looking to add another win under his belt, but it's John Zimmer and Zombie also looking for that second racing win here in the series. Only one of them will move on to that semifinal round. Let's go green! Your winner is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay. Montana Robbins crossing that finish line just in time. Quick enough and quicker than Zombie. He secures his spot in the semifinals. In the right lane, put your hands together for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He's taking on the driver with the best racing record here. It's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Our second matchup here in the JCB Racing competition between our top 2 fastest racers on the series. A fantastic way to kick off the JCB Racing competition, but with only room for one of them in the semifinal rounds. It's all on the line. Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Our third matchup's ready to go. In the right lane, make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. In the left lane, put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. 2 competitors, both with a strong knowledge in the industry, and they've got to be fast. Let's go green! Looks like a false start here in the third matchup in the JCB Racing competition. We're gonna have these 2 Monster Jam trucks re-rack and reset our race for the third matchup. Keep your eyes on our racing lights at either end of the arena. These lights use as our communication devices to our drivers while they're behind the wheel waiting on that line. We've reset the matchup, both of them keeping their eyes on those racing lights. You're gonna see the first set of amber lights illuminate. That means to get set. Second set on their mark. And you know what green means. Your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Trouble on that last corner, a tricky track. Secures Sparkle Smash's spot in the semifinals. Our final matchup here in round one. Make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. She's taking on her opponent, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Our final matchup here in the JCB Racing competition in round one. A matchup between these two that we've seen before. It's a 4 and 5 matchup between the two of them. A fantastic race, and only one spot remains in the semifinal round. There's only room for one. Two drivers, both graduates of Monster Jam University, but battling it out all now on the line. Their chance at the first 8 points of the event rides on this race. Let's go green! Your winner is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. An exciting round one of racing already underway, and we've got our semifinal 4 ready to go. We saw Plain Crazy dominate over a Zombie and Gravedigger take out Terminal Velocity, but we saw those tough corners come into play when it was Sparkle Smash who crossed that finish line before Crazy Train, and Sparkle Smash will be taking on El Toro Loco, who was able to take out Megalodon, another victim of those tight and tacky corners. We've got the fastest 4 ready for the semifinals, but only 2 will advance on.
Worcester, welcome to the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 4. But we're looking for those fastest 2 that want those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Worcester, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
Make some noise if you think your winner is gonna be Plain Crazy. Let me hear you if you think that winner is gonna be Gravedigger. A tight race between 2 very fast drivers. Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Worcester, make some noise if you think the winner is going to be El Toro Loco. But let me hear you if you think that winner is going to be Sparkle Smash. It is a tough battle and only room for one more in the final round. Your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Worcester, welcome to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 2. And they want those 8 important, crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Worcester, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
In the finals, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. And in that black and green wrecking machine, it's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. These drivers have raced each other a total of 3 times here in this series. Jamie Sullivan looking for her first win up against Matt Cody here in the final round. Let's go green. Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger takes his 6th JCB Racing win here this series, adding 8 points to his score and setting the bar for the rest of the competition. Worcester, one more time, give it up for your first competition winner, Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Matt Cody in Gravedigger, you missed racing in our afternoon event. Now you got the 8 points in tonight's event. You're off on a great start. So now what is the game plan moving forward?
Hey, the game plan is to keep on keeping the momentum going. Hey, like you said, man, we took 5 overalls in the event, put ourselves in a great spot with the points lead. We had a 32-point gap. We had some issues early, missed racing, missed sky wheelies. Man, this truck just did not want to work with us. We battled it, man. My crew, my King and Jazz, worked their tails off, and it shows right now, man. We came out here with a new piece tonight, new parts all over, new rear end, and we laid it all right on the track. The first 8 points, man, I'm feeling good. Taking it back over 30-point gap again. Man, we're getting ready to go into 2-wheel skills. I can't wait.
Speaking of 2-wheel skills, because that is definitely one of the important competitions, which we're going to need your help, Worcester, because you guys are going to determine who the winner is for that competition. And usually in that competition is where we get to actually see the first bit of carnage. So what is your thought process going into 2-wheel skills? What tricks do you have up your sleeve that you know are not too rough on the black and green wrecking machine?
Well, we're here to be rough. You know, that's what these people come out and spend their hard-earned money for, is to see some Monster Jam trucks come out here, high-flying action, carnage, but we're going to do the skills part. That's where the truck and the machine and the driver all have to work together, and that's where you guys come into play also. JudgesZone.com. You guys get to be the judges. We're going to come out here, show off on the front tires, the back tires, the side tires, whatever we can do to get you guys to give us a great score. So get your phones out, get loud, get crazier, because the crazier you guys are going to get, the crazier we're going to get. So let me hear you get loud.
One competition underway. Let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. We've got Matt Cody and Gravedigger taking that first place spot with a total of 8 points. It's Sparkle Smash Jamie Sullivan in second place with a total of 7. And then you're going to see this happen a couple times as we calculate our overall event leaderboard. We got a 2-way tie right now in third place with El Toro Loco and Plain Crazy, both holding out that spot with a total of 4 points. And as we move down the list to our 4th and 5th and 6th place, you'll see check this out, a four-way tie for 5th place right now. Each one of these drivers holding a total of 2 points. That's Crazy Train, Megalodon, Terminal Velocity, and Zombie. But luckily, we're gonna stir things up because we got the next competition coming our way. It's the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, Worcester, this is gonna be your first opportunity to use your smartphones and become an official Monster Jam judge. At the end of each driver's run, you gotta pull out your phones and score because we wanna see some crazy maneuvers, stoppies, poppers, moonwalks, and so much more. So gear up and get ready because we got that fun headed your way. One of my favorite things to do here at Monster Jam is get to meet new Monster Jam friends and friends. We're going to play a little game. Now, gals, will you tell everybody your name? What's your name?
Eliza.
And what's your name?
I'm Riley.
All right, we got Eliza and Riley here. We're going to play a little game, and we're going to show you an animated race. Go ahead and put that race up on the board. We got 3 trucks here. We got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. I want each of you to take a guess. Who do you think is going to win this race?
Gravedigger.
All right, who do you think, Riley?
Megalodon.
Okay, Gravedigger and Megalodon. I don't know. Good pick. You guys got 2. Let's kick off the race and see who wins. 3, 2, 1. They are off on that line. You guys picked 2 really fast racers, so it's a good pick. So far, what's it looking like? Gravedigger is in the lead, taking the win so far. But on that corner, El Toro Loco takes the lead. Those corners can prove to be tough. Anybody's race. But Megalodon looks like it's making a comeback around that corner. It's a close one. Oh, but that winner is Gravedigger. Gravedigger takes that racing win just like here in DCU Center. But you know what? We are so here to support some gals winning and all of that stuff. So I want to give you guys a prize. You got it right. We're giving you 4 tickets to the post-show meet and greet. So after the event, you guys are going to get to go and meet the drivers. So you guys can hang on to that. Are you guys excited to meet the drivers after the show?
Sure.
Are you excited?
Yes.
All right, well, awesome. I'm glad you guys are. We can't wait for you guys to meet the drivers. And if you want to be like these lucky ladies, go ahead. We're going to put up that QR code up on the board. You can have a chance to go to the post-show meet and greet, meet your favorite drivers, scan that QR code because tickets do stop sales at Intermission, so you can have your chance to meet your favorite drivers. We are ready to kick off the second action-packed competition of the event. It's the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We are starting it off, and again, this is your first opportunity to become an official Monster Jam judge. Karina, you've got everybody with their smartphones ready to go at judgeszone.com.
That's right, Keaton. So Worcester, it is your time to shine. We're going to need your help to determine who will win the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com. You'll be entering the code WOR and clicking that submit button. And as soon as you see that BKT tire on the screen, you'll slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we'll accumulate your scores into one single number that'll be awarded to that driver for that competition. Now remember, you'll only have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in and keep the criteria that Keaton mentioned in mind, because that's what you're gonna need to score at judgeszone.com. So Worcester, who's ready to get tricky with the Great Goods Two-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Get those zombie arms ready for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Putting his ghoulish hands in the air like he doesn't care, it's John Zimmer, Zombie! Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so head on over and lock your scores in now.
John Zimmer in Zombie kicking us off strong here in the two-wheel skills competition. Coming out, check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay, because you see him pop that Monster Jam truck up, but then actually to take it up over that obstacle on the pod, up onto the pod, that takes so much control of that Monster Jam truck. So let's go ahead and see what you thought. We got the scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a score of a 6.758. That is your score to beat. Up next, put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
The mythical unicorn dazzling the crowd is Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash! Worcester, if you want to brighten Jamie's day, it's time to lock your scores in now for her at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, keep up that energy for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She came out, balanced that unicorn up on 2 BKT tires. She's out there looking confident, looking comfortable, and showing off for you fans. You guys keep up that energy. You're going to keep getting crazy moves like that. Let's see exactly what you thought of the scores. We got the scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... Worcester, we got a new leader at 9.166 is now your score to beat. Up next, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
They don't call him the Combo King for nothing. It's John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. And if you like those kooky combos, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, Massachusetts. I don't know what you did, but you did something right. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. You just saw major combos out of his two-wheel run. Let him know what you thought. We've been calling him the Combo King, but that just isn't enough. It was a combo marathon. The difficulty alone, we're going to see, Worcester, what you thought of the run. It is not an easy job that you've got, but the scores are locked in. Let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is Worcester. This is by 15 1/1000ths of a point. If this doesn't encourage you to get your smartphones out now to be a judge at judgeszone.com, your score really does matter. Your score can be that tiny bit to make a difference. But right now, you guys decided that's good enough for second place. Next to hit the track, get those train horns ready. It's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Worcester, he's looking for you to give him the signal for that train horn.
Driving it off the rails is Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Scoring is now open, so if you'd like to help this conductor out, it's time to lock your scores at judgeszone.com.
Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Let him hear you, Worcester, coming out with a really successful run here in the two-wheel skills competition. You saw him fight through those track conditions on the first attempt. That didn't stop him at all. He took that truck right on over the pod and then pulls off another successful maneuver, making your job tough as those official judges. We got the scores locked. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train is... It's a 6.338 right now. That's good enough for fourth place. Monster Jam fans, for our next driver, take a look up at the video board.
Swimming her way around the track is Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Scoring is now open, so scan that QR code on the video board and lock your scores in now.
Make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon, coming out of a successful attempt there. You see her go around that track. She methodically finds that perfect spot. She put it out there. Her second attempt, very impressive. She pops it back up on the back BKT tires, takes control, and is able to make a perfect landing. So let's check it out. You guys are the judges. We got the scores locked in. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 4.081 right now. That's good enough for 5th place. Next to the track, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And if you want to help out that black and green wrecking machine, it's time to lock your scores now at judgeszone.com.
A little bit of trouble on that second attempt there for Matt Cody, fighting track conditions, and you can see exactly how the track can be another competitor here in the game, looking to get those BKT tires to bite on the track. But that doesn't negate from that very successful first attempt. We saw him use the ramp. He popped that truck right up confidently. He's got his foot heavy on that throttle. So we're going to see exactly what you guys thought, if it was enough. We got the scores locked in. The score for Matt Cody in a Gravedigger is... It's a 5.323 right now. That is good enough for 5th place. Next up, let's see those Toro horns in the air for El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez.
Let's see those horns in the air for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And if you want to help out this crazy raging bull, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, you got pretty loud for that crazy bull out there on the track. Give it up for Fernando Martinez. He's feeling good about those 2 attempts. We saw him, really excel in this competition throughout the season. I know he's hoping to do the same thing here today. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's a solid score. It's an 8.776. But Worcester, we still have got one more competitor. Prepare for takeoff. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
Put your wings together for Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. And if you would like to help these pilots out, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Leaving it all out on the track. You know, he showed you on that first attempt exactly what he could do. He went around and he came back for that second attempt. He headed in with just a little bit of too much power. But if I know you Monster Jam fans, I know you sometimes like the destruction. So we're going to see exactly what this score is. We got the official score locked in. Let's take a look. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 7.488, which means, Worcester, your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is... Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, it takes her second two-wheel win of the series.
Jamie Sullivan, your growth has just been exponential. It feels like the identity of Sparkle Smash really added some pizzazz to your competitions and the way that you drive and compete. So when it comes to the competition of two-wheel skills, where it can get a little bit tricky, how do you decide to maneuver around the pod and the different things that you see on the track?
You know, we actually started this entire event with only first gear. We didn't have any second gear for racing. So as you could hear, this truck was screaming down the straightaways, and it was definitely tough. But that first gear ended up staying all the way through two-wheel skills, and we could come out with the win, which is so awesome. But you know what? Those UNOH technicians, they're working so hard back there to make sure that truck is back together for the Sky Wheelie competition. So I want you guys to get loud for all those technicians back there. They're working super hard.
That's right. Let's give it up one more time for your two-wheel skills winner, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash.
An action-packed first half of our event already under our way. And you know what? I think it's time for Monster Jam halftime. It's time for you guys to get up, stretch your legs. If you want to get a snack, get a drink, go ahead and walk on the concourse. Check those out. Don't forget to check out our Monster Jam merchandise that's also available on the concourse. We've got Monster Jam licenses and so much more for you to check out. So get up, stretch your legs, and do that. But you're going to want to make your way back to your seats because you definitely don't want to miss our pit report we got coming up with Karina bringing our Northern Tool and Equipment pit report. And we got the stars of Freestyle Motocross coming to you next and more Monster Jam action. So enjoy halftime, but make sure you make it back to your seats so you don't miss any of our Monster Jam action.
We got another rider coming up. It's Greg Duffy. Looks like we're getting another round of warm-ups. Here we go. Kenny Haskell with a whip. You got a lazy boy from TJ Tiffany. A double-handed seat grab from Nick Desmond. We still got 2 more riders to go. This is the very last lap. Let's make some noise. All right. You fellas warmed up? All stretched out and warmed up? Worcester, do you want some more? Then more you shall receive, because it's time for the best tour competition of Freestyle Motocross, where 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're going to need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for each one of our superstars. So Worcester, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Up first, make some noise for your first rider, Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is from Haverhill, Massachusetts. He's been riding with Monster Jam since 2013, and he's been riding motocross since he was just 5 years old. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. One more time, give it up for Kenny Haskell.
Let's make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Kicking off our best trick competition. He's our first rider, so head on over and lock your scores in now.
I always say that first rider has a tough job to set the bar for the rest of the competition. Kenny Haskell does it fearlessly, and you guys have that tough job of setting the bar for the first score at judgeszone.com. And I just got word we got the score locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Kenny Haskell is, it's a 7.692. That is the current score to beat. Up next, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider, and he's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life and Avengers Endgames. You might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. He's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. Worcester, one more time. Give it up for TJ Tiffany.
Worcester, let's make some noise for TJ Tiffany. If you thought that trick was absolutely incredible, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
TJ Tiffany definitely looking to knock his friend and competitor Kenny Haskell out of the running. Looking to turn up the heat here in the best trick competition, but it's up to you, Worcester. With only a few seconds left to lock in your scores, we're going to see exactly what this means for TJ Tiffany. The score for TJ Tiffany is... It's an 8.023. We have a new leader. Next up, make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. He's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. Worcester, one more time. Give it up for Greg Duffy.
Put your hands together for Greg Duffy. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of this kiss of death.
Greg Duffy coming in, turning up the heat in the competition for sure. Looking to give TJ Tiffany a run for his money. Coming in with that best trick, and you guys see it at the peak of height in the jump. He's pulling off that crazy maneuver, but we got the scores locked in. The score for Greg Duffy is... It's an 8.822. We have a new leader. But Worcester, there's still one more rider to go. Make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 19 years and been a part of our Monster Jam family for a total of 4 years. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. Worcester, one more time. Give it up for Nick Desmond.
Put your hands together for Nick Desmond. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his Superman.
Nick Desmond coming in last in the best trick competition. That's a hard spot to be. You got to watch the rest of the competition go. But he comes in, super brave, pulls off that move, and is counting on you to lock in those scores. There can only be one winner of the best trick competition. Only one of these daredevils is going to walk away with the title, so let's see who it will be. We got the current score to be right now, held by Greg Duffy. It's a score of an 8.822. The score for Nick Desmond is... It's an 8.956. Worcester, make some noise for your best trick winner, Nick Desmond.
Worcester, do you want some more? Hey, TJ, Worcester wants some more. So what do you got?
Oh, man, you guys are having fun or what? You guys are so loud we can barely hear our bikes. All right. The boys and I, we're going to do something called FMX trains. We're going to try to get as close as we can, get up in the air, all of us at the same time together. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
Worcester, you heard the man. It's time to make some noise for the boys, because it's the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one ramp to the other in a single file train formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take flight. All right, if you thought all of those best tricks were cool one by one, now is the time for the boys to do those tricks one right after the other. So remember, as soon as you see them get close, you gotta make some noise for the boys. All right, Worcester. Get ready, get set, make noise for the boys! Now that was one incredible whip train, but I want you guys to blow the roof off of the DCU arena. I want you guys to be so loud that all of Massachusetts hears you cheering for freestyle motocross. Get ready. Let all Massachusetts hear you. Well, that was a lovely array of tricks. But Worcester, they want to hear you. One more time. One more time. Let them hear you. You know what? You guys have been so lovely and so awesome all night long. You asked so nicely. You shall receive. What do you say, Worcester? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. Kenny Haskell, TJ Tiffany, Greg Duffy, and of course, your best trick winner, Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond winning your first best trick competition so far here in your home state. How has it been so far for you?
Tonight was awesome being in my home state, Worcester, Mass. You guys were so loud tonight. We could hear you out there keeping the energy up. I also wanted to just give a shout out to my mom who was here to see it too.
It's always great when we have family in the stands supporting what we do best. And of course, I'm pretty sure Mom was always nervous when you would get behind the wheels of your bikes.
Yeah, Mom's been there all along. I've been riding for 19 years now on tour with Monster Jam it's my 4th season, and it's a great time.
And have you enjoyed every moment that you spent with Monster Jam here, especially because the fans, they love to see what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we travel together every weekend. We're really close friends, but, you know, when it comes down to the best trick, it's all business. And tonight was fun doing upright tricks, and, yeah, it was awesome out here.
And we were glad to see you take the win, your first one of the season. Let's give it up one more time for Nick Desmond, your best trick winner.
Check out that BKT overall event leaderboard as we jump back into our Monster Jam action. We got Sparkle Splash in first place with a total of 15 points. You got El Toro Loco and Gravedigger tied for second place, both with 10 points. Plain Crazy holding out that spot of 4th place with a total of 9 points. But you can see that he is tied with Terminal Velocity for that standings. We got Zombie in 6th place, Crazy Train in 7th, and Megalodon in 8th place. But we still got another competition headed your way. It's the Sky Wheelie competition. You once again will be the judges. We want you using your smartphones. So get those ready because after each driver, you need to decide what that Sky Wheelie earns. So we want to see major air. We want to see those trucks completely vertical. And most of all, we want that Monster Jam wow factor. So you guys get your smartphones ready. We got more Monster Jam action headed your way.
Worcester, welcome back to the second portion of Monster Jam. And we're kicking it off with our next competition. the Sky Wheelie competition, where our 8 superstars will only have one attempt to wow the crowd with their best Sky Wheelie. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win that Sky Wheelie competition by once again using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com. But remember the criteria that Keaton mentioned in mind, because that's what you're gonna need to lock your scores in, and you only have 20 seconds to get those scores in. So Worcester, who's ready to get sky high with the Sky Wheelie competition?
Up first, get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, keep in mind here in the Sky Wheelie competition, we want to see big air, but what we got to keep in mind is that verticality happening. We want to see those trucks completely vertical. Megalodon will be the first one put to the test.
Reaching the waters of Massachusetts, it's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Scoring is now open, so if you want to toss her a tasty fishy treat, get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, give it up for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Someone needs to tell her this shark doesn't have wings. That was some major air and a fantastic Sky Wheelie to kick off the competition. A perfect textbook Sky Wheelie, if you ask me. But we're asking you, Worcester. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is a 7.227. That is the current score to beat. Next competitor to hit the track. He needs you to sound those train horns. It's Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Not even Amtrak can compare to Trayton Robbins' Crazy Train. And if you want to help this conductor out, it's time to lock your scores for him at judgeszone.com.
Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train, looking like he's having a blast out there on the track, but most importantly, showing off that he's got control over that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's close. It's a 6.614. Next to hit the track. Prepare for takeoff. It's Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. A battle of the brothers on the track.
One of the best airplanes around, it's Montana Robbins, playing crazy. Scoring is now open, and if you'd like to help this pilot out, lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, keep up that energy for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. He comes out here. His truck may not have a body. That does not stop him. It's crazy to think just 18 years old, he's already piloting a Monster Jam truck out here on the track. You got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is... It's a 5.631 right now. That is good enough for third place. Next up, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Taking flight and getting a little technical, it's John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Use the code WOR and head on over to judgeszone.com to lock those scores in now.
Worcester, what an incredible save from John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Pulls off a fantastic sky wheelie. I don't know how he saved it, Worcester, but he did. Looking for that high score from you. We've got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... It's a 6.164 right now. That is good enough for third place. Get your zombie arms ready. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Putting his hands in the air like he doesn't care, it's John Zimmer, Zombie! Scoring is now open, so head on over to judgeszone.com and scan the QR code on the video board.
John Zimmer in Zombie, doing what he tends to do in this competition, which is making it look easy behind the wheel since 2005. He's able to come out here and nail that sky wheelie every time. We got the scores locked in. We're going to see what you thought. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a good score. It's a 6.244. That right now is good enough for third place. Next up, let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Magical Unicorn taking flight. It's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. And if you want to sprinkle a little glitter into her day, it's time to lock your scores for her at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, coming in confident, and it looks like it paid off for her out on the track. Major error there in that sky wheelie. We saw her get that truck pretty vertical, but it's up to you if she compared to the competition. Let's check it out. We got the current score to beat right now, held by Angelina Knock in Megalodon. It's a score of a 7.227. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is it's an 8.072. Worcester, we have a new leader. Make some noise for your next competitor. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Worcester, give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. That is a Matt Cody Sky Wheelie, if I've ever seen one. Matt Cody absolutely launching that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck through the air. I mean, you see him come in with so much power from that throttle, but that's what he's known for. So you guys got your scores locked in. Let's go ahead and check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is it's an 8.862. We have a new leader. But Worcester, give it up for your final contender, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. It's Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is now open, so scan the QR code on the video board and lock your scores in now.
Worcester, what did you think of the Sky Wheelie? Fernando Martinez feeling confident after that, especially winning this competition earlier here today. Going last is no easy feat, but we're going to find out if you thought it was enough. We got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score to beat of an 8.862. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is it's an 8.674. That lands him in second place. Worcester, that means your winner of the Sky Wheelie competition is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger adds 8 more points to his total score. This is Sky Wheelie win number 3 for Matt Cody here in the series. Accumulating these accolades to climb his way to the top and secure his #1 spot in that points lead. Matt Cody's in the back with his team right now, getting word of this win. Check it out in the Sky Wheelie competition. Grave Digger defeats the rest of the competition, coming in with that high score that you gave him, Worcester, of an 8.862. If you're a Grave Digger fan and you're here in DCU Center, let me hear you. Worcester, the winner of the Sky Wheelie competition. Give it up for him, Matt Cody and Grave Digger.
Matt Cody getting caught by surprise winning the Sky Wheelie competition, because usually you're used to winning two-wheel skills and racing. But you said that Sky Wheelies was another one of your favorite competitions. So how do you decide which part of the pod to use when it comes to that competition?
Well, I love this 8-pack. But sometimes it can catch you just like it did playing crazy earlier. So I was a little skeptical, but everybody kept going to this side, and I didn't think it was fair for the fans on this side not to get some Sky Wheelies. So I just like to read the show. I don't want to do the same thing everybody's doing, try to change it up a little bit, and it worked in my favor, man. Big Sky Wheelie. I was going back there and getting turned around, looked out and seen Fern walking across the pod. That's why I was like, man, he got it. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the score, and man, I can't wait to rock the house in freestyle.
And speaking of freestyle, it is the last competition. What else do you have up your sleeve?
Hey, like you said, it's the last competition. Freestyle, the name says it all. We're just going to come out here for 75 seconds, leave it all as we can. Man, this track is a little slick. It's tacky. It's going away in some spots. We're going to make the best of it, man. We're going to get some big air, maybe some nose wheelies, some donuts, some crazy saves, a crash, and you never know. Somebody's going to line up for that backflip, so when you see somebody come forward, get the cameras out, get loud, and get crazy, because who's ready for freestyle? Let me hear you.
Take a look at that BKT overall event leaderboard. Grave Digger taking the win does shake things up. We got Sparkle Smash sitting in that first place spot with a total of 21 points. But Grave Digger right behind her in second place with a total of 18. A tight run up of the third there with Toro Loco in third place with a total of 17. And Terminal Velocity holding out that fourth place spot with a total of 11 points. As we move down that overall event leaderboard, you can see in fifth place currently here in the competition, 6th, 7th, and 8th as we run through the rest of that leaderboard. You got Plain Crazy in 5th place, Crazy Train and Zombie both tied for 6th with a total of 9 points, and Megalodon currently with a total of 8. But Worcester, we still have 8 more points up for grabs in the freestyle competition. So it could be anybody's game, anybody's win here. And in this freestyle competition, you're going to get to see a culmination of all the moves that you've seen so far. But most importantly, we've got one freestyle rule, and that is that every driver must complete the first 15 seconds of their run. So no matter how epic those 14 seconds are, they've got to complete 15 to be eligible for a score. So have your smartphones ready. You guys have been fantastic official judges so far. But get ready, because the Monster Jam Freestyle is headed your way. Now, I got to be honest. I do watch the fans. I watch you guys having a blast. And you guys are having such a blast here in the front row. This is an awesome crew. I'm so glad that you guys came. Worcester, can you say hey to my new friend, Yoni? Say, what's up? Yoni, look at that. You got so many friends already here for you, but I am going to put the pressure on. We're going to do some Monster Jam trivia, and we're going to put your knowledge to the test. Do you feel ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, we love the confidence. Go ahead and put that trivia question up on the video board for us. We're going to see it there in just a second. And it is, how do you start a Monster Jam truck? A, car keys. B, a special switch. C, a phone app. Or D, by saying please. Okay, Yoni, you can consult your friends. And Worcester, if you think you know the answer, feel free to call it out. Call out that A, B, C, or D if you think you know it. Yoni, what are you thinking?
All right, I'm hearing B.
You're hearing B, which is a special switch. Worcester, you got Yoni's back. You think it's B? All right, they're confident. It seems ambiguous, but let's check it out. We're saying B. Final answer, Yoni?
B, right? No?
He says final answer. Let's check it out. Hey, don't second guess yourself. You got it. That correct answer is B. It is a special switch that starts that Monster Jam truck. And you know what? For your Monster Jam knowledge, for knowing the right answer, I'm going to leave you with this $50 gift card to Texas Roadhouse. You can have a meal, take it out. How you feeling after all that knowledge paying off?
I'm so excited for Texas Roadhouse.
All right, there you go. Check it out. If you want to be like Yoni, head on over. You can go to Texas Roadhouse. And you know what? You might just be dining like a king. Check it out. But we got more Monster Jam action headed your way.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time for you to help me get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So get out your smartphones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead and stay on the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. We have reached the pinnacle of the evening. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Let's see those choo-choo arms for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. It's time to scan the QR code on the video board and lock your scores in now.
What a way to kick off the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, kicking it off here in the DCU Center just feels so fitting. Worcester, let him know what you thought of that freestyle run. Something to take note of for sure in that run is we see him out there definitely looking like he's having a blast, but he takes advantage of multiple obstacles out on that pod. So he's able to show us multiple maneuvers, add in a little bit of two-wheel flair. We saw some speed, some major air. It's a great freestyle run to start off. You guys got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a 6.231. That is your current score to beat. Up next, prepare for takeoff. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
flair and turbulence to his run, it's Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. Time to lock your scores in now, so head on over to judgeszone.com.
Worcester, keep up that energy for Montana Robbins. I think it is a good thing that this young man drives Monster Jam trucks and not planes, because that was a wild freestyle. I mean, we saw him come out here with speed. He had two-wheel action. He was going in fast. It is difficult to make those quick maneuvers, fill that clock. We're going to see exactly what you guys thought. So we got the scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 7.856. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Navigating the tough waves on the track, it's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. It's time to give her some shark fins and some points, so head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Worcester, an incredible freestyle run from Angelina Knock. This girl is learning new skills, and she's learning them fast. Give it up for her, an incredible run indeed. I mean, we saw her up on that pod. Fin was down, shark teeth were up in the air, and this girl's looking confident and comfortable in a gnarly freestyle. So let's check it out, see what you thought. That freestyle run earned. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a solid score. It's a 6.637.
All right, so Monster Jam fans, it is time to do something I like to call the copycat cam. How it works is we're gonna see a move by one of our drivers on the video board, and I know you guys can do it way better than them. So let's see, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash, what do you got? She looks so adorable, but I know you guys can do it better. Let's see you beat out Jamie Sullivan.
There you go, Worcester. Keep up the moves. If you think you can do it, you might see yourself up on the screen.
All right, Triton Robbins, show us your moves. He's got a nice little wiggle going. What do you say? Let's see those wiggles.
There you go, Worcester.
All right, John Sr., what do you got? Oh, let's see the sea of zombie arms.
Your next competitor is looking to break into the top 3. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He might be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp.
No matador in the world can withstand the power of Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so head on over and lock your scores in now.
Worcester, what did you think of the Morgan & Morgan backflip? No, Worcester, you're gonna need to make some more noise for that. I heard you on that backflip. What did you think of El Toro Loco? See, I knew you guys were there, Worcester. A fantastic, incredible freestyle run filled with everything we're looking for here in the freestyle competition. Fernando Martinez pulls off that high risk and hope for a high reward. But we've got those scores almost officially locked in here in the freestyle competition. We got the current score to beat right now. It is held by Plain Crazy. It's a score of a 7.856. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is it's an 8.802. We have a new leader. You know what, Worcester, we gotta play that back. Check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay. Up, perfectly vertical, comes down, front into that pod. And you know what? It's okay for these Morgan & Morgan backflips to end with a little bit of destruction. Because we know if you're here, you're an adrenaline junkie just like Fernando Martinez. A fantastic freestyle run. And Karina, you got to feel the energy coming from all the fans in the stands.
I definitely did, and I have a brand new fan and friend here with me, and we're gonna play a little game. Can you tell everybody what your name is?
Jaden,
And how old are you?
5.
5. Okay, this game is absolutely perfect for you. So the game we're gonna play is called Helmet Shuffle. How it works is we're gonna look up at the video board. We're gonna see 3 helmets, just like that, and a trophy. We're gonna cover the trophy. We're gonna mix the helmets all up, and then I want you to tell me which helmet has the trophy. Think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right. Worcester, you guys have to help him out. You gonna help him out? All right, let's drop those helmets. It's Helmet Shuffle. All right, let's ask the crowd first to see if they can help you out. What do you guys think? Is it 1? Is it number 2? Is it number 3? 1, 2, 3. Well, I think everybody's made up their mind. What do you think the answer is?
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's see if you got it right. It's not under helmet number 1. It's not under helmet number 3. So that means that you got it right. It's under helmet number 2, and you get to take home this Grave Digger plushie. You like it?
Yeah.
Are you ready for some more action?
Yeah.
I am too. Stick around because we got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Take a look at the freestyle competition as it stands right now, because with this next competitors, it could be completely shaken up. We got El Toro Loco in a first place with a score of an 8.802. We'll see if he can keep that spot with our next competitor headed to the track. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Don't let the sparkles fool you. She's fierce. She's mean. It's Jamie Sullivan. Sparkle Smash.
An incredible freestyle run by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. One thing that you're going to get from Jamie Sullivan every single time is that this girl is not afraid. She's not afraid of anything. She's going to put that pedal to the metal and take the risk. In this freestyle, we saw her head in with tons of speed. And when you're a driver, you're taking the risk of pulling off these crazy maneuvers. Sometimes that means you're not going to land on all 4 BKT tires, but Jamie Sullivan is counting on you, and we've got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a great score. It's a score of a 7.710. Right now, that's good enough for second place.
You know what? You guys are such a talented crowd that I want to try something a little different. I want you all to warm up those vocal cords. I want you to guys get ready because I think it's time for a little Monster Jam karaoke. Let's take a look at the video board and follow along if you know the words. You all know the words. Sing along. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. A little louder, I can't hear you. Blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. Sing it, Jamie. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Sing it, fellas.
Do you think time would pass me by?
As you know, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see you tonight. Some of these, and I think of you, and wonder if you ever think of me. Woo! Good job, guys. You guys have amazing vocal cords.
It's time to get those zombie arms ready. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. He's looking for those fellow zombies in the crowd.
Looking to turn the crowd into one of them, it is John Zimmer, Zombie! And if you'd like to help the undead, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
John Zimmer in Zombie, doing freestyle the only way he knows how. You see, you can tell that he has a lot of seat time here. He comes in, guns blazing. He's speedy throughout the entire round. He's able to decide which obstacle he wants to take on, which maneuver he wants to do. It seems like it's a plan, but I don't really know if it is. I think that's the skill coming through, but we're gonna see what you guys thought of the run. We got the scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 7.039 right now. That's good enough for 4th place. Next to the track, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. the track, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Scoring is open now at judgeszone.com. You know what to do. You see the ribbon boards are red, so lock in those scores now for that freestyle run. Worcester, an incredible run here from John Zimmer Jr. in the freestyle competition. What did you think, Worcester? John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity knows exactly how to have a freestyle that keeps you at the edge of your seats. We're going to check out the score now. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... That's a solid score. It's an 8.083. But we still have one competitor left here in the freestyle competition. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
He's digging graves and taking names. It's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open, so if you'd like to help this undertaker with his task, it's time to lock your scores at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, Matt Cody in at Gravedigger and freestyle. I don't know if you guys saw that moment. He takes that Monster Jam truck backwards over the pod. He's not, you have to understand, they can't even look behind them. There's no way. I have no idea how Matt Cody pulls off a run like that, but you guys got the tough job of scoring it. We got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It's a score of an 8.802. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is an 8.306. It's a solid score, but that means your winner of the freestyle competition is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco takes home freestyle win number 4, adding this to his accolades of the season. But was it enough? Your overall event champion here today earned 4 points in the JCB racing competition, 6 points in the two-wheel skills competition, 7 in the sky wheelie competition, and 8 in the freestyle competition. With a total of 25 overall event points, your overall event champion is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco takes home his very first overall event, his very second overall event champion of the season. Number 2, it's in the DCU Center. Fernando Martinez, the winner himself. Give it up for him, Worcester, one more time.
Fernando Martinez, you were my pick when we started. I knew you could finally do it. There it is in your hands, and you showed that you don't have to win all of the competitions in order to snag that overall event championship. So how did you maintain that consistency?
By literally putting that truck in the dirt. You guys, I think that was the last we're going to see of El Toro Loco this weekend, and that was for you guys, every single fan. You could have been anywhere else on this Saturday night, but you chose to be right here at Monster Jam, and I got a guy in the back. I hope he's making his way over here. There he is. This guy is the reason this truck comes out on this track, and he's got a lot of hard work ahead of him. I know he's got family watching. So, Danny, what do you got to say to the people?
Hey, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me and Fernando. It really means a lot to us. To my mom and my dad, I love you. I'm going to see you soon. I'm sorry.
This one's for you guys. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again here tomorrow.
A big congratulations to Fernando Martinez and Daniel Gonzalez and the entire team of El Toro Loco for taking home that overall event championship. Number 2 for Fernando Martinez so far here on the series. But Worcester, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out, for spending your time here with us at Monster Jam. Don't forget to stop by our Monster Jam merchandise stands on your way out. You can take a piece of Monster Jam home with you, get the latest Spin Master diecast trucks, and don't forget, stay on top of all the action at monsterjam.com. And you can book your trip right now to Monster Jam World Finals in Salt Lake City over 4th of July weekend. On behalf of my co-hosts, Karina Encarnacion, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.